My bad about that. 102 members. I'll keep the 125. Why not? Oh, is the echo really bad? I can restart it if need be. Echo's pretty bad. At the very least, I'll restart it. Nah, it's okay. Regardless of what it is, I'm just gonna restart it. All right, test. All right, cool. All right. I might not have changed anything, but whatever the case is. Oh, it's better. Well, that's sick. Yeah, I think it's just a situation of like whenever I'm actively using my microphone, I just gotta sort it out beforehand. Nice. Okay.
Mario Kart! Hey!
Good question, Luna. All right, we're playing worldwides today. Once again. All right, sounds good, Chow Master. We're all here for you. I hope you enjoy the stream. We are gonna start with we'll see. Check Nation Given her chat. I'll take a look. You know what? That's valid. That's valid. Very valid me. I give it an 8. All right, you know what? We're gonna use my original combo from freaking Mario Kart 8 on Wii U. I think it was this. This is the combo that I used when I was grinding worldwides on night 1 of the game when I was just 12 years old. I don't think I had Crimmy Slimmies, actually. I think I just had the regular Slim tires. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. I think I used the parafoil. Yeah, that would make sense. I ripped the parafoil quite a bit. Guys. Dude, the freaking time we've been waiting for is in just 2 days. Under 48 hours until the Mario Kart World Direct. Probably close, actually, yes, closer to 36 hours. That's crazy, dude. Happy fish noises. That's so real. JP Shada, you can join the room. I mean, I have some members added, but dude, I just read Cartman's freaking message in the middle of that. What's up, Cartman? Freaking sus title, whatever, dude. But yeah, JP Shot, you're allowed to join the room. Some members have me added, and you might just be able to get it on your own. Yeah, geez, Cartman, what were you thinking of? We're just chilling and playing worldwides. Dude, milkshakes are on a crazy freaking vibe, dude. I'm just saying. Yeah, honestly, Carmen, I thought of it too as I put the title together. You're just speaking for everyone. Hello, Colby. Dude. Look, I didn't say anything wrong. I did not say anything wrong about milkshakes. I'm just saying. That's tough, Sleepy. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, so I remember specifically in Grumble Volcano, I was beast moding it on May 30th, 2014 with this combo. I was a huge like freak for like inside drift because it wasn't in Mario Kart 7. And I was really sad when it turned out that wheelies were not going to be in the game. I was very sad. Let's go, Dylan. Yeah, dude, I was, you know, because Mario Kart Wii, I liked Mario Kart Wii a lot more than Mario Kart 7. Like, I was excited for Mario Kart 7, don't get me wrong, but Mario Kart Wii really hit different for me. Like, especially when I got into, like, competitive Mario Kart Wii as well. Inside John Dorito. Yeah, that's what I read, Sleep. I don't know about you. Inside John Dorito. Yeah, I was kind of sad. Like, I was happy that Inside Drift was coming back, but I was kind of sad that Inside Drift didn't have wheelies anymore. Or just bikes in general. I really did like Inside Drift back in the day. But obviously, can't use an Inside Drift on this game. It's just a bit much. And I'm actually really glad for Mario, grateful for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because like it definitely changed my perception in a very positive way, which I'm very happy about. In the sense of like, you know, karts can be really cool too. I guess they were just really like clunky and weird in Mario Kart Wii. I hated karts in Wii. Like, not even just because of the contrasting inside drifting bikes. Karts just felt so bad. They felt so bad in comparison to the other Mario Kart games. Probably one of the worst iterations of outside drift. So inside drift was very nice. That's the bottom line. Give me that highway. Dude, the new straight trick thing. Peep the short that I had just uploaded. I think we're going to be able to do like ground tricks onto either rails or walls and then grind on the walls. And that's going to be like the big tech. I'm feeling it, me personally. My combo's why you're my D1 hater. Nice. peak lag would be really funny. Nah, Funky Kong Flame Runner became the meta in 2008. Because Funky Kong is just the fastest. Like, there's hidden speed stats for all the characters. And Funky Kong has the fastest speed stat. So you combine it with the fastest combo relative to a combo with good handling. Or like a good bike, per se. That's what makes Funky Kong Flame Runner the best. Damn! Nah, I am not drinking right now. You think I'm an alcoholic? Come on now. Oh, you were asking Dylan. Fair enough. I got that main character syndrome flowing through my veins. You could laugh at me, it's okay. No, you're fine, Maple. You're fine. Hey! Hey! Yeah, just most days. Yeah, I only drink most days because I only drink on the days that end in Y. That's not every day, right? I mean, if you translate it in French, then Sunday is the only day that doesn't end in an I. Dimanche, or something like that. I thought I was him. Oh my god, I fell off for it. What freaking ever, dude. Oh my goodness. What's up, Titan? Of his own streams, pointed laugh. Yup. Yeah, we'll take top half. Yep, 2 days till the Mario Kart World Direct. I'm also very excited for tomorrow's video. If you're a member, you know what's coming. And then I would say we're going to see what happens from the Mario Kart World Direct, considering how much they are gassing it up. And, you know, I've been hearing on like the Nintendo Home app that, like, you know, 3 days until, 2 days until kind of thing. Maybe even 4 days until, I don't know. Like, they're clearly gassing it up. I think it's going to be more... like... informative on new stuff than the Mario Kart 8 on Wii U Direct. Especially because you gotta remember too, in the Mario Kart 8 Wii U Direct, we also got like, we had 4 trailers at this point. Oh gosh, 200cc. But yeah, for Mario Kart 8 Wii U, there were 5 trailers in total before the game released. We got 4 trailers before the Direct. For Mario Kart World, we got 1 trailer. I guess 1 extended trailer if you want to count the footage afterwards. And then the demo. And the Trios gameplay, if you want to put it that way too. But I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. But I think considering all the possibilities and the fact that they only briefly touched on some stuff, I mean, I definitely think the main things that are going to be talked about are like, you know, like online play. I think online play will definitely be touched on. And then, I don't know. I can definitely see it being more like in line with like what the Nintendo Directs since, you know, the Mario Kart 8 Direct have been like. I mean, I don't know what the other like game exclusive Directs have been like in recent times. Like for instance, like the Pokemon Directs. I don't play Pokemon, so I never watch those. But I think it'd be really cool. Like, you know, we're definitely going to see online stuff. We'll definitely see online stuff and what that's going to look like. Then we're going to get a ranked mode. I'm really feeling that. If it's going to be between 30 to 40 minutes. This came to my attention. They're called Pokemon Presents. Definitely, Liam. Definitely. Yeah, that's exactly it, Tyne, and that's real. That's as real as it gets. That's actually a huge point too, because Mario Kart 8 came out like almost a year and a half, or maybe exactly a year and a half. Pretty much exactly a year and a half after the Wii U came out. So the Wii U was already like, you know, being sold and or lack thereof, if you want to put it that way. Tag Aura or secret meta if you won't change tag. We got Colby with the 2. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting off this combo, but I will give you both. I will do both. My name is Aura, and then I'll also go to secret meta. But thank you for the 2, Colby, Colbster, Mr. Aura. I really appreciate you. You're awesome. Keep being awesome. Keep on giving her, bud. But yeah, going back to the point with Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, like it was a very like we already knew so much about the game. We saw the new, like they put emphasis on the new items, and they showed what's it called? Like so many of the tracks, all the new characters, like, and again, like Tynan said, they're gonna be like, this is like them selling us on why it is worth, I mean, basically $50. Let's be freaking real, but $80. And just like that, immediately on my mind is the people that are like, no, don't buy the Switch 2. Vote with your dollar. And don't let Nintendo get away with this. Shut the diddly dude darn up! Shut up! If you want to play the freaking game and you like it and you're looking forward to it, buy it. If you can, if you have the means to do so. I'm paying 700 Canadian dollars for the Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle. And I'm gonna own that. All right, I'm not gonna do it all at once, but if I'll do the combo first. More than likely an imposter. I can tell the eyes are way too big. Oh my gosh! Thumbs up. All right, good games, Luna. Dude, G Switch 3 and stuff really said short cat in the room, and then I saw his me name GS3AS, and it's just him. Absolutely devious. That was so funny. What's up, Zelf? We're in first place. If I was in the back, then I could maybe then say, we get the shock dodge. We get the bam shock dodge. Shout out Hydreix. I miss Hydrex's content. I hope he gets back into it with Mario Kart World. Wild Daisy on the Wild Wiggler. Couldn't put it any better myself. Yup. Yeah, speak of the devil. What's up, my man? Oh my goodness. Let's go, buddy. Where does this guy think he's going? Where does this guy think he's going? Yes, Daisy's a wild human. You nailed it. What up, Sky? What's cracking? The Mario Kart Blue Yoshi guy. Damn! Absolutely not, Joseph. I will be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe a maximum of once a year when Mario Kart World releases. Been waiting for a new game since 2014, bro. Not really since 2014 though, because I really liked Mario Kart 8 Wii U. We got Supra Rads with the 5. JPG been watching since Wave 2. Anyways, before the game comes out, we need a track tier list. Can you add a wheel that spins and make it random, please? I'm gonna have to ask for clarification on what you mean by adding a wheel that spins and makes it random, like what you're referring to. But in the context of track tier list, yes, that is in my plans. Absolutely, I plan to do something like that in May. Super valid, Chestnut. Super valid. But thank you for the 5 super rads. I really, really appreciate ya. You're awesome. Keep being awesome and keep on giving her, bud. Dude, Mario Kart World Lounge becomes a thing. I'm not gonna do a 24-hour lounge stream, but I'm gonna do a 12-hour lounge stream, guaranteed. I'm also just so excited to see what it's gonna be all about. Like, because, you know, with the point system, you never really know. Realistically, if we're doing regular races, and the key word there is if, because we're gonna talk more on that later, you know, really thought of this relative to Rookie's video on, like HD Rookie's video on the knockout tour. I don't think it'll just be the point system. I honestly think what turns competitive from 24 to 12 players more than likely, you know, the icing on the cake would probably be the point system. Maybe we'll get our own point system. We can customize it. Who knows? We'll see. But I would say realistically, it's probably going to be the fact that a lot of the tracks are pretty like downscaled as well. Like Toad's Factory is more downscaled than Mario Kart Wii for 12 players than a Mario Kart World kind of thing. And the Bowser's Castle in this game also looks very downscaled. I might have said downgrade. I don't think that for any track. Apart from maybe Wario Shipyard. But yeah. But yeah, I think with that said. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. That's actually really valid, Super Rads. I could definitely see myself doing that. That's cool. If stats were irrelevant, Fishbone is my main. Fishbone the GOAT. One of my friends is obsessed with Peepa. And he always makes it known to me that it's Peepa and not Peppa, if you remember from my video and analyzing the trailer. I said Peppa or Peepa, I'm not sure exactly, kind of thing. So what I'm gonna do when World comes out is, well, I mean, first and foremost, depending on when pre-orders become a thing, because we don't even know when that's gonna be yet. But assuming that I can sort that out, and get myself a Switch 2 Mario Kart World pre-order, ideally get it at midnight. First thing I'm gonna do is, like, let's say best case scenario happens and I get Mario Kart World at midnight and it's super cool, kind of thing. I'm gonna probably stream it at like 12:30, something like that. Definitely gonna make a video out of it, Super Rads. Definitely gonna make a video out of it. Yeah, 12:30 a.m. And I'm realistically probably gonna get like 5 hours of sleep that night. But I'm gonna be so excited to play Mario Kart World that, you know, I won't be able to help. I won't be able to help myself. Yeah. That's so real, Cujo. I can't believe pre-orders literally got canceled in Canada, or delayed, the day before they were supposed to go live. Thank you, tariffs. Screw you, dude. Very real, Frederick. Look, I just hope that I don't get it too late because I am fiending for Switch 2 on day one. I'll be content if I can get my hands on Switch 2 the morning of. I'm perfectly okay with that. As long as I can get a pre-order in, that's cool. You know, best case scenario would be at midnight, but as long as I can get a pre-order for day one, I'm very happy with that. Whether it be day one or night one, we'll see what happens. Oh, is Chicken Jockey something from Minecraft? That's funny. Oh my gosh. Guys, CT on like Rubes' name, CT stands for CT Go Next. I just made their team name like 10 times better. I'm kidding, by the way. I know, that's the joke song though. CT Go Next is all I'm seeing. Damn right. Dude, these tracks stink. These tracks stink up a freaking storm, dude. They stink up a real stinky freaking storm. Hey. Cool track. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just looking at my viewership right now. Because today is the day where my short that has been getting the most attention as of recently has gone on a significant decline. So today is like a lesser day in viewership, but viewership's popping right now, which I'm pretty gassed about. I have not watched the Minecraft movie, no. I don't really plan to. But some of my friends got really into Minecraft in like this semester that they're in. So maybe I'll watch it with them, who knows? That'd be pretty funny. That's really funny, Goomba. Damn. Dude, like, the way I saw that coming too is crazy. It was the incomplete version. Crazy work. Ah! Hey! Little bam freaking shock dodge. Come on now. We get the bam shock dodge. No! It's all freaking doom and gloom now. Pff, I tried my best. Damn, it's like that? Damn! Yeah, we got Cartman with the 2 and Super Raz with the 2. Got Cartman saying, don't forget to like the stream. That's extremely real. Don't forget to like the stream. Get the vibes up. Come on now. And Super Raz saying, anyone's gonna go, please add the wheel. Can't wait for the vid. We'll see what happens. I don't know exactly the way I'm gonna put it together, but I didn't consider the wheel before, so I definitely will now. Thank you, Cartman and Super Raz with the 2s respectively. I really, really appreciate yous. Both awesome. Keep being awesome and keep on giving her. Dude, freaking imposter. Like, I have a problem, dude. Like, I look at the word imposter, I immediately think of Among Us. I'll do some bagging, why not? By the way, Colby, Chow wanted to say she really, really appreciates you donating and getting me to use her combo. Why am I bagging, dude? Okay, I was just busy in between races. So easy excuse to just like not drive forward at the beginning. Oh! That scared me. Wrong red item, dude. What's up, Sleepy? Let me in the first. That was clean, dude. I didn't even hop. I got freaking air hop and that was it. Go! Woo! Yeah, I did get jump scared by a bullet bill in front of me. That's actually real. That's as real as it gets, dude. Oh my gosh. Wow. Frame 1. Dude. That's a very valid idea, Liam. One of my friends came up with an idea very similar to that. So you remember the crab rave meme? You know how you can like hop in like a really weird way, like you can like hop, 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 like you could see like one of the treehouse people doing with the cow on one of the treehouse videos. Imagine doing the crab rave meme with the freaking crabs. Freaking, you got 24 crabs freaking hopping around like this. I'm locked in, Colby. Grace is very important. Dude, it's me in second. That's actually so funny. Freaking JP Ginger. Let's go. Let's go, bud. Bam! Shock. Something like that. Whoa, that was a big hop. That was a really big hop, dude. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Made that work. That was actually really good improv, all things considered. He got... Oh my gosh. This guy... Hey, the shot got him good anyways, but whatever. We'll take third. Yo, we got Announcer Knee with the 5. Tanuki Mario Varmint Standard Tires Cloud Glider. Yes, Tanuki Mario again. He's just fun to play. LOL. As always, keep on giving it, bud. Let's go, buddy. Thank you so much for the 5. Announcer Knee. I really appreciate ya. You're awesome. Keep being awesome and keep on giving her, bud. I gotta change ASAP, bro. Tanuki! Cool combo, dude. I rock with it. I rock with that. You are very welcome, Goomba. All I'm seeing in chat is copium on your end right now. Nah, I'm mean for that. All right. I think it's definitely not going to be instant. And that's for 2 reasons. Number 1, actually 3 reasons. Number 1, the price. I'm not really talking about the game. I'm talking about the price of the console. It is by far the most expensive Nintendo console ever. So I'm not expecting, like, I don't think anything has been more expensive than $450. At least like in the most recent years. I'm not gonna factor in like inflation too hard either, kind of thing. Yeah, this is the most expensive console. It is a lot more powerful though, with that in mind. Damn! Number 2 is gonna be hard to get your hands on the game in the first place. Like, it's gonna sell out really, really fast, more than likely. So it's gonna be hard to get your hands on the game and the console. And number 3, despite people thinking that bagging is very skill oriented and like completely and I'm not saying it's not entirely, but completely dismissing the luck side of bagging. And as a result, they think that the game looks boring and uncompetitive. They'll see in like a month of the game. Also, I was set up so perfectly. That was sad. That was actually sad, dude. Yeah, the only issue with that, Cindy, is that if they were to do that, then the Switch 2 would sell terribly, kind of thing, which would be bad for them in the long term. Because they would spend so much money on getting the console, like the manufacturing of the console, and then it just wouldn't. That was a freaking star! Oh my goodness. Exactly, Metashock. It's so boring, dude. It really is so boring. I don't think the Switch 2 is going to be a Wii U situation. I really don't. Oh, did I PC you up, Sleepy? I don't disagree, Cindy, but I also don't think that's the kind of wavelength that the Nintendo fan base is on either. Like, I think their main thing is the games. If you are hyper fixated on, like, you know, better graphics and whatnot, you're probably more of an Xbox or PlayStation guy, kind of thing. Simply how it is. You know, with Switch, with, you know, Nintendo, like, the games are so niche, they're so unique to just Nintendo, kind of thing. You're not going to get Mario Kart on the PlayStation. You're just not. That's true, Colby. I should have. I absolutely should have. No, Azelfi, I hate those videos so much, genuinely. Like, this guy, he showed a tweet of someone saying, like, $80 gets you a really fun night out with your friends. And compares that to the Switch 2 game prices. And then he's like, so you're saying that you are willing to spend $80 on this game? Like, would we prefer it to be cheaper? Of course. But this is the world we're living in. $80 has been and still is a steal. Let's stop being freaking privileged and stop pretending like we're not gonna put hundreds, if not thousands of hours into Mario Kart World. Please. Like, come on, man. Yeah, that video. I've had intrusive thoughts of making a whole video responding to that guy and just hitting him with like the same energy that he gave off in the video, calling him like a freaking idiot and whatnot. Like, no amount of people not buying the Switch 2 because, you know, they want the games, they can afford it, but they don't like the price, and, you know, they'd be willing to otherwise. Like, it's really sad behavior, to be honest. All right, Ouija, I want you to think about it this way. There's two factors here. Number one, interesting pick. No, that's not actually the reason. I just wanted to say it because Michelle mentioned it. It's one of my OG things to say. Okay, so factor this in. Number one, $60 games in 2017 are the equivalent of $80 games today. Factor that in, kind of thing. Number two, the value of these games, you know, ultimately it depends on how much time you put into it, but the value of these games, like if you were to take, like, put a particular dollar amount or cent amount per hour of value that you get from a video game. So for instance, I have over like 6,000 hours on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe kind of thing. Who's to say that isn't worth like $200 kind of thing to me? Who's to say that? Or maybe even more than that kind of thing. No, I will say, Ouija, that is 100% valid and it is very frustrating. And I'm sorry about that because that is very, very annoying to deal with. If wages were going up, then it would be a lot easier to stomach. Unfortunately, this is just the world we're living in. And it does suck, especially for those that are a bit priced out of the game. Very much so. Yeah, the economy is the problem at the end of the day. I don't even think it's Nintendo's fault. Like, they're not greedy for this, dude. They're not greedy. This is just the world we're living in. And I guarantee you, because of inflation, that the manufacturing costs are much higher too. So they're trying to cover their losses. They're selling Switch 2 at a loss. That's just the reality of the situation. So to call them greedy is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Like, Switch 2 is still cheaper than the current, like, Xbox and PlayStation consoles, pretty sure. Oh, they're not selling at a loss. Okay. I didn't know that for sure. Maybe it's the games, but I saw something about them selling at a loss. Yeah, exactly, Derek. That makes a lot of sense. I don't remember the exact, like, I don't know the exact insights of, like, how much it takes to manufacture, like, a console versus a game, but I can imagine the situation is probably costs like $500, maybe more, to manufacture a Switch 2, and then probably much less to manufacture a game. Digital game too. That's a huge point too. Yeah. But who knows? I'm gonna pass on that, G Switch 3. I prefer on 8 Deluxe, Snow and Dry Bowser. Yeah, I will say, I think Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition being $70 without the DLC is ridiculous. Like, if it had the DLC packed in, I could understand that. I'm gonna be honest though, like, don't be surprised if, like, Tears of the Kingdom especially, don't be surprised if that game does not sell well at all, like the Switch 2 edition. It might not be the biggest piece of evidence because it's like a port kind of thing. But they're going to be comparing like these ports selling terribly to the only reason why Mario Kart World $80 copies are being sold is because the bundles are sold out. Like, that's going to be the only reason why. Like, unless you are exclusively a physical gamer, no one is going out of their way unless it is completely sold out and is going to be sold out long term for a Switch 2 and Mario Kart World separately. Let's cut the BS here. Let's grab the biggest knife in the drawer and cut the BS. It's worth $50, not $80. End of the freaking story, dude. I do wish for your guys' sake that Mario Kart World was a physical copy, like in the bundle. And I am sorry about that. Like, that is really unfortunate. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cartman. I feel like I asked you, or I feel like I was about to respond and I thought something else or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah, dude. Passion and a bigger focus on, you know, where my growth stands. Dude, I have so much control now. I have so much control because, like, I played a lounge event on stream the other day. That was it. You know, I played 2 events. You know, I wasn't about it anymore. I wasn't going to play competitive next stream. And then I played an event off stream, really annoyed me. And so I was like, okay, let's do squad queue only. You know why? Because I got control over this, you know? I'm emphasizing control more than anything. And I think that's going to pay off in the long term for me. Okay, this is maybe a hot take. I'm not accusing any of you guys who plan on buying the physical copy of the game for doing this. I feel like if you are going to complain about the prices, I don't think you can complain about the prices if you're buying the physical copy, because that's a choice. I do think it is logical to complain about physical games being $90 versus $80 digital games, but I don't think, like, you can save so much money on the bundle. So I just don't think it's logical to complain about the price if you are making that choice to spend like $30 more. That's actually crazy, pooping on the clock. Also, nice name. Yeah. As much as I am passionate about this, and by the way, I'm not fully defending Nintendo in this respect. I'm only bringing it up to like stop this whole movement of like vote with your dollar and don't buy the Switch 2, even if you want the games and can afford it. I want to move against that kind of thing. But with that said, I am among the people that are like, if it is within your means and you have been looking forward to it, then go on and freaking buy it. Simple as that. don't feed into this nonsense that you shouldn't buy it because of the price situation. Because if it's in your means and you've been looking forward to it and you'd otherwise want to go out and buy it, then just go out and freaking buy it, dude. Bottom line. But yeah. That's true, Lucas. Very true. But yeah, I'm not fully defending Nintendo's price situation here. I do have more understanding of it. Oh, thank you, Cartman. Whatever you have in store, I'm eternally grateful. Even if it was just like you expressing, you know, how proud you are, whatever the case is. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, I think putting an emphasis on control has been the thing for me. Fair enough, Ouija, fair enough. I think we might see Inside Drift in the Direct, Kez, you never know. Hey JP, I have a huge Mario Kart tournament in my state, and I'm wondering if you have any tips or like a specific mindset I should be in to perform as well as possible. Now, Naira Nation, I'm probably going to come off as a broken record saying this, and I'm sure everyone on my stream can vouch for that. So I'm going to say it before anyone else. I'm going to come off like a broken record in saying this, but best thing you can do is do everything in your power to not get remotely upset at anything that happens, because the moment you get a little bit of like any ounce of frustration is going to immediately impact how you play for the rest of like the tournament, and that's going to mess your game up kind of thing. I'm usually really good at handling that in like super serious moments kind of thing. Like, yeah, I know I've had bad moments on stream, but like when I'm super locked in, it actually is really hard to get me upset unless I'm like, I'm completely out of it and there's like multiple races left, you know? Something like that. But yeah, if you keep your mind in the right place and just recognize that anything can happen in Mario Kart. I should take my own freaking advice, dude. Let's be real. I should take my own freaking advice. The sooner you realize that, the faster you'll recognize that, you know, this game isn't always going to go in your favor. The best thing you can do is just focus on your own game, focus on what you can control, and there you go. I'd say focus on consistency in your driving, and that'll make you minimize mistakes on the racetrack. Play lots of online, get a feel for the items and understanding of how they work. And there you have it. Hell yeah, Lucas. That's super valid. I should be more mindful before going like super passionate about the whole argument of just buy the bundle, because there are physical gamers out there kind of thing. It's okay, Cartman. It's okay. Dude, I appreciate you recognizing this, man. Like, that means more than anything, truly. Especially from you too, man. The performance anxiety is crazy. Yep, Lori, I was super gassed. I'm sorry, Azelfie, I'm not picking it. Cuckoo. Caetano has turned French. Confirmed. I'm pretty sure I already responded to you, G-Switch 3. I'm not going to be playing. I'm also probably going to be getting ready to go see my parents for Easter weekend. around that time. No, you're okay. No worries. Yeah, my A game. Bringing the A game today, eh, bud? Yeah, my country in the game. Never been to Vancouver in my life. I did watch the Vancouver Canucks back in a Stanley Cup from over a decade ago. Like when they were in the finals against Boston. I remember that like it was yesterday. That was the extent to which I watched hockey, though. I never really watched hockey beyond that. Oh my gosh. I have not been to Niagara Falls. I heard it's really cool though. Dude. The frickin' Toronto Maple Leafs, baby. Let's go. I appreciate you, Cartman. Absolute beauty, dude. Well, the Mario Kart Wii players can also call Mario Kart Wii MKW. So we're thinking the more popular game gets to keep MKW, and the other game has to either be MK Wii or MK World. Got him. Nice third. MK Earth emoji, that's real, dude. Yep, that's right. My home turf. Don't mess with me on my home turf. Come on now. Yeah, I think these are the vibes that like I really want to emphasize for like the rest of Mario Kart Deluxe, because you know I'm really excited to show you guys like the kind of person that I am, or like the kind of top player that I am in Mario Kart World, because I got insanely good at Mario Kart 8 on Wii U. I even got on Team World. Yo, we got Dylan back in Nation. Give it her. Let's go, buddy. Thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate that so much, man. You absolute beauty. Welcome back to Nation Giving Her, where we vibe hard and we give her full throttle. Enjoy the emotes, my friend. And as always, keep on giving her, bud. Thank you so much, dude. I have not been to Aruba, no. A couple of my friends have been there, though. I've heard good things about it. Absolutely. But yeah, I think, you know, I'm excited for you guys to see the extent to which I can get really good at a Mario Kart game. Because you got to remember, most of you guys learned about me during, like, year 6 or year 7 of me playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe competitively. My prime years were on the early stages. I would say my skill level started to kind of regress. Like, if I had to put a year on it, I would say probably like 2021, something like that. I was really, really good before then, though. Really good. So, Samantha, what's cracking? Yeah, basically I'm washed. Actually, though, and I have no problem admitting that either. No problem admitting that. Because I've been playing the game that starts with Mario Kart 8 for 11 years. I grinded the life out of Mario Kart 8 Wii U. I got insanely good at the game. I was one of the top 50 players in the world. And I got on Team World as a 13-year-old in 2015. I scored terribly, but the fact of the matter is, I still showed myself as, you know, a contender in the game to be at the top. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe comes around. I'm like a top 5, top 10 player in like the first couple months of the game. I got on Team World again. I had a pretty mid performance, but I still did better than before. And point is, I was so good to actually get on the game, or like get on the team kind of thing. That's the main idea. Like, I think relative to my Mario Kart knowledge, I pick up games really quickly. Like, I was the best among my friends when Mario Kart 8 Wii U released. And I was one of the best players in the world when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe released. I picked up these games really, really fast. And I believe that I would be Ruby or even Diamond right now if I had that genuine instinctive drive to improve. But I just didn't, because I've been playing this game for 11 years. That's the bottom line. So, like, I think what I'm most excited for is you guys are going to get to see me at, like, the highest level in Mario Kart world. Like, I mean it when I say, like, when lounge becomes a thing, I'm going to be playing, like 40 to 50 events a week, something like that, on the higher end too. And then, especially during the week, I'm gonna be, you know, also focusing on, you know, like 5 hours in the game, 3 to 5 hours time trialing and VOD reviewing. Like, I'm gonna like pick out every single little thing in my gameplay to improve on. But I actually didn't indirectly answer your question there, Dandy, in saying that. I'm gonna focus on both. But whenever I'm not working on YouTube stuff, I'm gonna be working on improving at the game. Because, you know, it's a huge selling point to be really, really good at the game, like as like a top player and a YouTuber kind of thing, but also as like a legacy thing. Like, I want to get insane at the game, dude. And I actually want to maintain that over the years. I don't want to regress the same way I did in this game. Because you guys wouldn't know, in the first season of Lounge, I was actually close to hitting Master. In the first unofficial season of Lounge, like before like the current Discord server like became a thing, I was actually the rank 1 player in that lounge. I pick up these games really, really fast. And now that I have a clear and concise idea of how I'm going to keep grinding and improving at the game, I'm going to be a master at it. I really feel it. I really, really feel it. Wow. Wow, man. I think what's going to make it a lot easier, Dandy, is I'm genuinely so passionate about this game. That's so valid, Dylan. Like, you gotta remember too, this is the most excited I've ever been for a video game in my entire life. This is the most exciting time I've ever been, like, in my gaming life. Last time I felt anything remotely close to this was Mario Kart 8 on Wii U. And that feeling has only multiplied over the years that we haven't gotten a new Mario Kart game. So I'm over the moon. There's no other way to say it. Nice, Dandy. That's awesome. A bunch of my friends are going to be starting YouTube channels too and streaming as well. Like, I'm really, really excited to see where they can go. And I'm going to be endorsing them, dude. Like, one of my friends getting a video out like tomorrow, I think. I'm going to be shouting him out. And I'm looking forward to it, man. No problem. I appreciate that a lot, Dandy. I really do too, because I feel like last year was really, really bad for me as a YouTuber. And I'm really excited to show, especially now that I have like a really, really good, especially now that I have a really, really good lifestyle surrounding YouTube, and I have a much better outlook on it, which is like passion and then external and internal growth. You know, I think I'm really excited to show you guys like how good of a content creator I am. So I feel like I severely masked that last year because I was just doing the same thing over and over and over again. But I feel like now I've really like put the pieces of the puzzle together. And I'm so excited for Mario Kart World, dude. I appreciate that so much, Dandy. You too, Dylan. Thank you so much. We got Goodman with the 2. Was good. Not me at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Eventually in Mario Kart World, though, we're going for that. We hope. We will be working for it, so that'll do it. Thank you so much for the 2, Goodman. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate you. You're awesome. Keep being awesome and keep on giving her, bud. I appreciate that so much, Sleepy. I really, really do. You guys are being awesome, man. Thank you guys so much for all this. I severely underestimate the impact that I've had on you guys. I will be honest, I really, really do. Because oftentimes I feel like, you know, it's something I have to get used to. And I don't mean to mention this like almost every stream kind of thing. Like that are of like these worldwides kind of thing. But because I'm the most polarizing YouTuber, like in the Mario Kart space, at least out of the ones that have like a big following kind of thing, I think it's like, how do I put it? I'm the YouTuber who is super loud, yells, and has a crazy laugh. And so every other YouTuber that has like a really good following is not that, you know? So I'm immediately singled out and I'm seen as the obnoxious one kind of thing. I'm not trying to play victim here or anything, by the way. I'm just saying it how it is. So it's really easy for me to, you know, take that in and feel as though I'm worse because of it. But you guys make me feel like I'm the best. And I mean that too. I really, really mean that. And I appreciate it so much, dude. I really, really do. Second! No! I appreciate that so much, Dandy. Cussing JPG back in the day. Yep, I had a potty mouth. Watch it, John. Yup. Oh man, I appreciate you guys so much, man. I really, really do. Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting all this, to be honest. I really wasn't. Dude, oh my gosh. I feel like since stepping back from Lounge, my personality has really started to shine. Like, I've been having the most fun streaming in the last like couple streams for me. Like just playing Worldwise and chilling with you guys for 2 hours. Sorry, I got hiccups right now. Feel like I've really given my personality an opportunity to shine. And even though I'm going to be playing a lot of Lounge when Mario Kart World releases. No way, I just read that. Would love a foot cam is crazy. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Kosium. But yeah, even though I will be playing a lot of Mario Kart World Lounge when the game releases, I thought that was a red shell, by the way. I think what's most important is that I'm going to be going into it with a whole new, this is gonna sound funny, a whole new mentality. Yup, bringing that vibe back, dude. But no, on a serious note though, like, I genuinely mean that. I know it may be hard to take seriously. Trust me, I get it. But the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm actually going to be trying harder than I've ever tried before to get good at the game. And I mean really, really good. Because I'm starting fresh kind of thing. I already had, when 8 Deluxe released, I already had the Mario Kart 8 U skills. I already had the Mario Kart 8 U Legacy. And I further compounded that with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that I was really, really good at the start. I was really, really good. This is a completely fresh start in this game. A completely fresh start. So straight up, like, I'm so excited for the game. I'm really excited to play Lounge. And no matter what it has to offer, I'm just going to do everything I can to learn how to be the best player I can be at the game. So I feel like I've turned over a new leaf with my YouTube lifestyle, and I feel like my streams have been amazing, and I'm really, really happy about that. That'd be so funny, by the way, Dandy. Like the freaking KSI Reddit videos. That'd be hilarious. Dylan, my answer to that would be next time I open up friend requests to the members, I'll make it so that you can add me. And I'll ping the members for that as well, like in the Discord server. Dude, that would be the funniest freaking thing if someone, it would be a lot of effort because a lot of streams, but if someone went out of their way to like put every single time I talked about having a new mentality, all those clips into one video. You cannot, Hyphy, I'm sorry. I only have it open on occasion to members. There's so many memes that can be made around it, dude. The freaking tennis ball bird, dude. Dude, I'm so freaking excited for Mario Kart World, man. Like, I'm gonna upload so much content. Like, I'm gonna be doing daily uploads at the start of the game, by the way. I'm gonna be doing daily uploads at the start of the game. Minimum 1 short a day. Probably an average of 1 short a day, but I might do 2 a day if it makes sense and I come up with some cool stuff. I want to do a best combo video within like 3 or 4 days of the game. And then I want to make a how to get good video within the first week of the game. I'm just really excited to see what I'm made of at the end of the day. And it's going to be such a massive opportunity for me as well. Dandy, will you be making a more official one? Well, because obviously, the reason why I say that, like, I fully believe that your combo sheet's amazing. I haven't personally checked it out, but one of my friends made a combo sheet, and I imagine yours is like very similar to that. So it makes sense. But will you be making like a more like proper or like a more like official timesheet or combo sheet when the game releases and we can actually find all the stats kind of thing? Also depends on the hidden stats as well. You never know. Crazy green, dude. Actually a crazy green. I'm so sorry, Lucas. I remember you asked that question earlier. I was just responding to a lot of questions at once and a lot of different topics, I think. I'm so sorry about that. So what I would say, people aspiring to do Mario Kart content on YouTube. Okay. Don't be complacent, but also it's not as ridiculous as it may seem sometimes, because, you know, ultimately, you got to figure out exactly what it is that you personally want to do. Like a lot of people like myself are gameplay YouTubers, and then you have people like Rookie who are like discussion type YouTubers kind of thing. And those wavelengths are super valid, super duper valid. And so with that said, I'm going sky high, but Toad's Turnpike valid. Yeah, I would say relative to what it is that you want to do, if you want to do gameplay, for instance, like, I would say there's just so many ways you can go about it, and definitely take advantage of the hype on day one, or like in like the opening of the game, because that's going to present more opportunity than ever before. Like, someone uploaded a video on like how to get good at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and it has like 2.7 million views, and it came out like a couple days into the game kind of thing. Like, I'm so gassed, man. And then also too, Pedro with the 5. I'll get to your donation after I talk about this point. Thank you so much, dude. But with that said, you know, I would say, you know, network, do things with your friends as well. You know, whether your friends are YouTubers or just friends who like, you know, you like to play Mario Kart with, do things with friends, because that'll make things really, really fun. Play Worldwides, Knockout Tour, Lounge, whatever the case is. You have so many outlets. You have so many outlets to make great content. And then just be willing to learn over time. Be willing to learn the thumbnail game. Be willing, have a willingness to learn, you know, like, you know, you're not going to get things perfectly right away. Even I have a lot to learn regarding YouTube still. I have a lot to learn, dude. There's no better time to apply what you think for Mario Kart World, and especially just acting accordingly, because, you know, it's really easy to overthink when it comes to YouTube. You have to just act. You have to act mostly before you think. Like, obviously you have to think of the ideas, but once you have an idea, you have to act immediately. I'm telling you right now, if you overthink it, unless you are an expert in the game and you understand, like, you know, how much thought should go into it, and, you know, you don't like overwhelm yourself, then you're going to get overwhelmed. So if you have an idea, like, let's say, for example, I want to do a video on, like, you know, can I win with the most average combo in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? There's no more rhyme or reason to it. You just do exactly that. You hop into a worldwide and you play with that combo. If you want to do a video or like a short on does the bullet bill look good in Mario Kart World, do not think at all about, you know, is this going to be a good short? Is this going to be like, you know, would someone actually watch this kind of thing? This, that, whatever. Obviously, that kind of thought is important, but you have to just do it and learn over time what works and what doesn't, because the bigger sample size you have, you know, of ideas that are being put to work right now, then the higher your chances are of, you know, hitting the lottery, winning the lottery, and then seeing your success and understanding why it was, you know, successful. Anyways, we got Pedro with the 5. how pumped are you for how much viewership and content is going to go up for Mario Kart World? I am super duper excited for all that stuff. And I would say on top of that too, like, I just have a much better outlook on my content at large. I have a much better perspective on the passion being put into it. I have a much better perspective on how I should be looking at growth. It's not just growing my numbers. It's about growing, you know, externally and internally. The outreach side of things. So, you know, uploading stuff with the intent of bringing people into, you know, my content. And then internal growth, building that connection between the creator and the supporter. So I feel like all around, I have like the perfect framework for building something special. And now that Mario Kart 9 is, or Mario Kart World is here, and there's so much opportunity surrounding it, and I'm also so excited for it because this is the first new Mario Kart in 11 years. Last new Mario Kart came out when I was 12 years old. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for the 5, Pedro. I really appreciate ya. You're awesome. Keep being awesome and keep on giving her, bud. And we got Chowmaster with the 1.5 years. Let's go, buddy. Wait, I have this. It's my chance to share the wonderful ship that is Skyfire X Starscream. Of freaking course, dude. Vive la Transformers! Let's go! I love robots! There's so much autism in that message, and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for the 18 months, Chowmaster11. I really appreciate ya. You're awesome. Keep being awesome and keep on giving. Well, yes, but I meant to say, you keep on joining those emotes and keep on giving her, bud. Let's go. I use Vegas Pro. You're probably better off learning Adobe Premiere if, what's it called? You're probably better off learning Adobe Premiere Pro if you're just starting out and you have like no editing experience kind of thing. Because that's where you can maximize the most. But CapCut is the easiest per se for sure. So I think that's definitely the way to go about it. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve is free. That is very good. Bang! Freaking jump scared. Milkshakes. They're so thick, dude, and they feel so satisfying to suck back. Sorry, G-Switch 3 and stuff. Give me Wario Stadium. True, Dandy. Very true. That is just the truth. JPG stands for Jean-Pierre Givenair. Jean-Pierre Givenair. No, it's John Philip Givener. My last name's Slater, which I do love that last name, but JP Givener sounds really cool. Yes, Glenn, that's exactly it. No. I was just talking about milkshakes, man, and that's facts. It's facts. All right. Damn. Bro included the asterisks and everything. Let's go, buddy. You know what, Glenn? I'm not going to answer that question. You know why? Because I thought of an answer to it, but I know that just like everything else that surrounds the milkshake topic, it's gonna be taken in a weird way. Like, universally too. It'll be universally taken in a weird way, and I know I have no control over that. Grady really wants to hear it. I think Grady's a big milkshake enjoyer. What's up, Kai Tanu? Bomb in the cut. I like your cut, G. No, I didn't do the proper strat. I am selling for it. Damn! Later. Get slow owned. It's a great. I'm gonna refill my water real quick. I will be right back. I don't drink any water this stream, dude. It's a problem. Yeah. Hydrate or dehydrate. Yep, that's the methodology of the madness. Super valid, Sleepy. Super duper ooper smooper valid. I'm so happy with my most recent short that's doing a lot better right now. It like, you know, like the shorts do like really good at first, and then they die down in viewerships a good chunk, and then they usually just keep around that same level and just like slowly, you know, depreciate even more. But this short, it had like the usual like, you know, high rise at the start, and then it died down afterwards, and then it just like skyrocketed up again to that peak, and it has barely gone down since then, which is crazy and really freaking cool too. I appreciate that, Dandy. I think I've really perfected my system in the way that I make the shorts, and now that I'm doing them one a day, I get to put more heart into them as well through sound effects and, you know, like adding other stuff into the video, more subtitles or captions than I normally would use. Like, it works out really perfectly. And you don't need more than one short a day either, like, you know. Hell yeah, Lucas. That sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. I will say, you know what? I actually forgot one piece of advice that I've been giving my friends who want to get into content creation. Best piece of advice: learn the fundamentals. Get into it now, before Mario Kart World, so you can get a head start on, you know, like how you put your stuff together. If you get ahead now, then you'll save yourself some of the learning for later, and you can fully take advantage of the hype surrounding Mario Kart World. That'll be really good. I'm going in. I think the best thing you can do socially in that scenario, Dandy, is just ask before doing so. Like, ask in the moment, get like a direct communicative read on the room, and then you're set. And then you won't be like, you know, if people aren't feeling it, then you know, and that's okay. You can, you know, ask some more people outside of that. And if they do, then you have it in just like that. And you know you're not going to have to stress or get anxious about, you know, feeling or pretending like you're the main character or anything like that. You know what I mean? That's my wave. GG, Sleepy. That was really, really fun. Super duper fun times, man. Boozer's Consol. All right. Not breathe until Mario Kart World comes out. That's actually so real because life is not worth living until Mario Kart World comes out. Damn, fair enough, Luna. I understand that vibe. I feel like that stuff is very microphone oriented too, because if you have a bad microphone, then you'll sound differently than how you think you sound. Like, I feel like my microphone does a really good job at making me sound exactly like I sound in real life. So I used to be really insecure about my voice, like over like video as well. But with my current microphone, it's like 1-to-1, or at least like close enough. Now, it could still be your mic, Luna. I'm not saying that 100% for sure, but I personally don't like how I sounded with my HyperX Quadcast when I had it before I added a voice meter. The voice meter makes a huge difference because you can actually, you know, professionally toggle how you sound, and you can sound like you have an XLR microphone rather than a USB microphone. What up, Titan? What's up, my man? Ooh. Yeah, it's fair. I was just throwing out food for thought just in case. Might be a situation of just like, you know, just naturally easing into it kind of thing. I love how my name is still Aura, dude. All right, GG's GS3AS. Yeah, have a good one, dude. What other features, characters, tracks, modes, etc. are you looking forward to seeing in Thursday's Direct? Honestly, after seeing the new tech on Sky High Sunday, I'm very confident there's going to be a ranked mode. Genuinely very confident. If the fact that the Nintendo World Championships happening after Mario Kart Deluxe release, but before Mario Kart World released, the fact that that happened in that time frame, this is the first Mario Kart game where we're having like the Mario Kart World Championships kind of thing. Like, Nintendo recognizes this game can be played competitively. They've seen the game at a competitive level. So they want to see people play it at a competitive level kind of thing, because they've seen it fully on the big freaking screen with freaking Kevo getting the shroom off the ground kind of thing. They recognize the game is competitive. It's casual at heart, but it can be taken fully competitive. What other technique is... Can you name a single technique in Mario Kart history that looks more competitive than grinding? You just can't. You actually just can't. Like, you know, gliding, underwater, anti-gravity, all that stuff is like... It just adds to the gameplay. Does it add to the competitive nature of the game? Not directly, at least. Wheelies. You know, you just get to go fast kind of thing. I guarantee you, all the things that are like really, really good in Mario Kart Wii, no, that was actually a glitch. Nintendo didn't intend for fire hopping to be in the game. It was actually just a glitch. Because in one of the demos, like you could tell that like hopping like left or right to get back into position didn't give you a speed boost in any way. But I think this is the most intentionally like technique heavy game in the series, because a freaking an AI freaking penguin jumps off the track and is grinding on the inner wall of Sky High Sundae, the last freaking turn, and then tricking off a glider ramp. Like, this game looks crazy. It looks genuinely insane. Freaking AI penguin on the run. It's crazy. That angle was almost insane. Just gonna say snipe of all time. Not even close. If you can drift, if you can grind on literally any wall in the game, if you can drift off if you can grind on literally any wall in the game, or anything that can be interpreted as a rail, even if it's not directly a rail, I think this might be the best game in the series. Right now, my personal favorite's Mario Kart 8 for Wii U. But I think the fact that Mario Kart World is including this tech intentionally, and clearly the entire scope of it intentionally, because of all these crazy shortcuts you can do. Like on Toad's Factory, there's like a new way if the lake was there to do the lake cut with the grinding. Like, there's so much excitement surrounding Mario Kart World, and I think it's going to be the best game in the series. The fact that it's intentional, that is looking that insane. I think it's going to be, I think there's going to be a ranked mode. Bringing it back to the main point. You think the skills are going to be transferable? I'm not that good at 8D. Wondering if those skills are going to be helpful for World or if it's different enough. So I would say, you know, it varies from game to game. But I think the fundamentals of Mario Kart can be applied to all games, with the exception of maybe Mario Kart Wii, because inside drift dominates that game. Like in Mario Kart Wii, for instance, you don't have to drift, you know, like well before the turns. You do in like pretty much every other Mario Kart game, because it's about setting yourself up for the drift and then taking the turn as tight as possible as a result of setting up the drift earlier. Like, that can be taken in. Soft drifting, you know, it's still unconfirmed whether it'll be back or not, but there are Mario Karts without soft drifting, and they turn out to be just fine. Like, I think Mario Kart 7 didn't have soft drifting. Or, you know, obviously Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Kart DS, albeit those had different drifting mechanics, so you never really know. And then I would say just a general understanding of how the items work can help. But yeah, I think general fundamentals of like, you know, being strategic with your items and understanding the value of them, and then, you know, driving mechanics, like, you know, starting your drifts before the turn rather than on the turn. Oh gosh, that sucks. Give me a horn. Goomba, my hero. What the hell? Maybe ZDV, maybe. I will say, I do think like Mario Kart World is gonna be a very different game. Don't get it twisted. I do think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe players will probably have an easier time understanding Mario Kart World than people who really get like Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart Wii. Just because, well, I can't even fully say that, to be honest. You gotta remember, everyone's starting from ground zero. So it really just depends on how much Mario Kart knowledge you've accumulated over the years. Yeah, it depends on what soft drifting is going to look like. If it's even in the game. That'll probably determine how good snaking is. I don't think any particular player will have an advantage. It's the people who are in the best mindset who have passed Mario Kart, you know, skill. I think you can't have one without the other, kind of thing. Well, Cindy, two of my friends are actively, I've been talking to them about them actively getting into it. So I'm going to be giving them shout outs, which I'm very excited for. One of my friends is uploading a video tomorrow on his thoughts for the Mario Kart World, like just on Mario Kart World and predictions for like the Mario Kart World Direct, something like that, which I think is perfect for the day before. But I'm going to be endorsing him. Another one of my friends used to be really big into streaming. He was a very active Mario Kart 8 Deluxe streamer. Didn't really like the game though, so you know, the passion wasn't there. He's gonna be really in the Mario Kart world. I'll be endorsing him as well. I don't even know why I'm freaking like saying him, he, like all over the place kind of thing. Like I can just say the freaking names. It's not like they're being private or anything. Like Tyler, you guys might know Canadian Tyler. He's like, he was the best Mario Kart 8 Wii U player in the world. He was also really, really good at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at the start, and improved really, really fast when he got back into it, you know, with the Wave 4 balance patch. And then my guy Tynan as well. I've been talking to him about it. We had a really good conversation the other night. So he gets into it. I'm definitely going to be endorsing him as well. And then Pyrus as well. He used to stream a lot of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. If you guys watched MomoCon 2023, when I commentated that tournament, Pyrus was the guy I was commentating with. He has really good Mario Kart history. He was really good at Mario Kart 8 U. He was really good at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at the start. And then he came back into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in like the middle of like 2021, I think, something like that. And he took a stab at streaming. Didn't really like the game, so it didn't pan out. But yeah, he's looking forward to it. Yes, he was, Roar. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Spot on. But yeah, all of my friends who like get really into that stuff, I'm going to be endorsing them a lot. I want to give them as much of a reward as possible for the output. That's my current wavelength. Brandon? Super valid as Alpha. You have a good one. We are going to play 2 more races. 2 more races, and then we're going to close out the stream. And then next stream will be not 4 to 6 p.m. but the morning of Saturday or Thursday for the what's it called? The Mario Kart World Direct. Which I am tippity top tier excited for, man. Very much so. Yep, Chow Master spawned in. That's so funny. All like 600 of them. There are a lot of villagers, to be fair. There are a lot of villagers. Animal Crossing characters per se. I wish we got the villager that was in Super Smash Bros. in Mario Kart 8, because that villager looks so much more troll, I feel like. This villager is pretty troll on its own, though. I just feel like the black guys would be so troll, like for getting hit by them. I didn't use the coin in time. What the hell? So valid, Rory. Ah! Ah! I wish I had Nana. Wow, man. I just got like 7. That's crazy. All right, last race. Ninja. I'm just doing the Animal Crossing freaking finish. If that wasn't obvious. I'm so cringe, dude. Most real chat of all time, Grady. That's what I'm saying. Ninja. Ninja. Valid track. Tippity top tier of valid is what I'm saying. Yeah, ninja fade away. That's real, Grady. Couldn't put it any better myself. I cannot get mini turbos for freaking days, dude. Wow. All the way down here, too. The bottom path. I thought I was going to go under it, to be honest. That was an experience. Yo, I got the BAM. I got the BAM item. Why did I golden extra there? Yeah, I'll still complain about the golden mushroom though. Why not? Stop defending it. I should have got that box. Don't go down. Don't go down. You. What a disaster, dude. I can't even coin up, dude. What's up, Kai? What's up? I tried to do that new strat with new meta. Yo, imagine first place this race after that monstrosity. It's not happening. Wait, miss a trick. No, damn it. If only, dude. I think that kind of team mode isn't like that competitive, Dandy, me personally. I'd personally prefer a team mode that just simply tracks scores like for each team, but every one time can still hit each other kind of thing. Yeah, we made it work in the end, Cindy. Nah, bro. Mario Kart Wii's gonna turn from MKW and MKWii to just MKWii. And then MKW will be Mario Kart World because it's the more popular game. Got him. I don't think so personally, Dandy. But you never know. You never know. All right, guys. What's up, Shaky? All right, I'm gonna be wrapping it up here. I will be back on Thursday morning for the Mario Kart World Direct. Cannot wait for that. I also have an overlay set up for it too, which I'm really excited to put to work. Damn right, Shaky. I actually haven't. Could DoorDash one though. You never know. But either way, I got a very fun overlay that I'm putting to work on Thursday, which I'm really excited to put together. I'm really excited to have been put together for me. So, yeah, Mario Kart World content on the way after the Direct. I'm gonna try to make it. You know, I'm gonna try to. All right, boo item. That's crazy. That's crazy work, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna try to mix in. You know, get out as much Mario Kart World content as I can over Easter weekend, and then from there I'm gonna yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. I kind of lost my train of thought there. That's my bad. But yeah, dude. I'm super excited for the Direct. Super duper excited. Okay, so I will be streaming my reaction. I will more than likely not be streaming on Saturday. Actually, I'll just say it now. I will not be streaming on Saturday. So with that said, I'll be taking Saturday off. Realistically, we'll be streaming on Tuesday because I will probably be back on the Tuesday because I imagine I'll be coming back, you know, I'll be there from like Friday to Monday, something like that. And I should be back Tuesday afternoon, something like that. So there you go. All right, wrapping it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will be back tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Well, I will be uploading tomorrow. But I'll be back on stream on the Thursday, and then after that, the Tuesday. So look forward to that, man. And next week is my birthday week. Look forward to that. All right, guys. With that said, until next time, thank you all so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic evening and keep on giving her, bud. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day and tomorrow, and I'll see you guys on Thursday morning.